One type of wavespace in Yenka Science is a sound wavespace. To add this, drag it over from the Objects pane. To resize the wavespace, click on it and drag one of the grey squares that appears at its corners and edges. Here we're going to use a moving source. Drag the moving point source from the parts library. The moving source has a handle at its centre which you can use to set its speed and direction. When you release the mouse button, the source starts moving and creates waves as it moves. To stop it moving, drag the handle back to its centre. To reposition it, drag on the orange circle at the edge of the source. It's often easier to pause the model before you edit the properties of a moving point source. To edit the properties of the moving source, double-click on the orange circle to open the Properties pane. Here you can choose a new image for the moving source. We're going to choose a fire engine. To measure waves at a point in your simulation, add a detector from the measurement folder. Next, add a graph. The graph can plot data from the position where you've placed the detector. Drag the target symbol from the y-axis of the graph onto the detector. Then choose Frequency from the list of available properties. Next, double-click on the graph to open its Properties pane. In the Traces section, choose Show Trace to. This makes a second target appear beside the y-axis. Drag this onto the fire engine. This will plot the wave frequency observed at the fire engine. Finally, give the fire engine moving source a velocity and start the simulation. Use the Auto Fit buttons beside the graph to fit the y-axis and x-axis to the trace.